Good morning and welcome. This is Maggie, Gypsy Maggie Rose, in downtown Perth on this, I'd like to say lovely winter's day, but it is winter and so it's cloudy and grey with little bits of blue. And sometimes life's a bit like that, isn't it? You'll notice I've got my rocking chair. I got this as part of my birthday and I absolutely love it. And the fact that it fits perfectly under my computer desk is fabulous. And maybe every Nana and Grandnan needs a rocking chair, and since I'm both Nana and Grandnan, here we go. Okay, let's have a look at what today has to offer. Capricorn, and I'm afraid it's a bit of a balancing act, darling. It's a balancing of, like I always say, it's like robbing Peter to pay Paul. But this is also a time of balancing energy, of balancing your outputs. It's about taking that little bit of space to actually do something for yourself, to actually, balance a bit of free time. Sometimes we're always so busy doing this and doing this and doing this and running around like with a chook with its head chopped off, and we actually accomplish very little in the long run. Um, for now, it's about balancing energy. The results of balancing, and then look, don't you just love it when you get that confirmation card to follow it? This is a like, you're burning the candle at both ends, babes. It's like you've got your feet in too many things. You got your fingers in too many pies. It's like, let's not burn the midnight oil. Let's not burn yourself out. Pace yourself. Moderation in all things. Okay? Aquarius. Let's see if they've still got a bit of that love vibe happening. Aquarius, you're your own worst enemy at the moment. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. Look, what have you got to lose by stepping it up a bit? It's like take off the blindfolds, understand you have a lot of strength behind you. You're the one who's tying yourself in knots. You're it's sometimes things, emotions, whatever hold us back. Insecurities, anxieties, whatever. They hold us back and I understand how hard they are to deal with. Honestly, I do. But sometimes you've just got to understand that you have an incredible amount of strength behind you. You have an incredible amount of support, and you just need to reach out for that and take the bindings off unloose a little bit. If you need to be tied up and swaddled tight, well, just take a little bit off at a time. But accept the strength and the power. Let's see what backs it up. Ooh, the strength and the power of change that you've got behind you. And that when you come to a decision like, yes, I will, no, I won't, there's an awful lot of power in the High Priestess, especially on full moon, which is round about right now. Take a chance, babe. Make your world different. You can change anything you want right now. So go for it. Okay, we'll have a little shuffle. We'll have a little Aries. It's weird, Aries. This It's time to take a chance. It's time to go for it. If there's anything you want to do or put out there, whether that's for a new relationship, a new job, a promotion, it's like you have the strength. You have what it takes, but you're the one that is not seeing it. Does that make sense to you? It's like we are our worst criticizers of ourselves. We are the worst critics we could possibly be. So what it is like, step it back a little bit, babe. Have a look at what your energies really are. Have a look at what you've really got to offer. Take your blindfolds off and have a look at what you have to offer. Have a look at what you have accomplished. Not what's been given to you or done for you, but what you have accomplished. And when you get this together, that'll give you that kick you need to, let's go to the next one, walk away from the past. It'll give you that energy and strength to walk away from the past. You've got that. Um, you know, I always say the past gives you one thing, a pile of bricks. You got a choice. You can either build a flaming wall, which may be a bit hard to get around, or you can build a bridge. You can build a bridge. A wall is very difficult to hide from if the storms are coming. But in a bridge, you can either get over it to safety. This is computer seizing up a little bit, so stay with me. I haven't gone anywhere, so it's probably got sound and no picture, but that's just fine. Okay, here is Pisceans. Pisceans, Pisceans, Pisceans. Pisceans seems literally all at edge with each other at the moment, but it's mostly a battle within themselves. Pisceans are the worst people for being at war within themselves. It's like they don't give themselves credit for what they have. They don't acknowledge their strengths. You know, sometimes you'll get one of them, they'll come out and they'll be strutting their stuff and it's like, but the next minute it'll be, what if? What if this happens? What if? What if? Pisceans, when I look at this card, all I see are new opportunities on those sticks. I don't see the anger and the aggression. I only see two heads are looking down. That's past, done and dusted. The next three are looking forward or up. And that's where you must be at the moment. Looking forward, looking up. Yes, we've all got crap in our past and we've all got to deal with it. But for now, looking up and looking forward will actually give you directions and opportunities. And sometimes we all need that little kick to get moving so that things can balance, so that we can go. It's no good juggling all the time between what is and what isn't. It's a time to find a balance that's in the middle that can actually work with you, not against you. So it's like, get back on track, babes. Taurians. Okay. Oh, well, these three came together, so we'll keep them, shall we? Okay, Taurus. Your financial side may be a little off key in the moment, a little uncertain and a bit out of kick. However, it's saying sit tight, sit tight. Don't do anything drastic, sit tight. Things are going to improve, they are going to change. It's a matter of sitting tight. But it's a matter of looking at what assets you've got. What have you got? It's a matter of researching and looking strongly at what you have. If you need a financial assistance to move through something, have a look at what you already have and how you can make that an opportunity. So many of us fail to see what's in our own backyard. Okay, there may be a little bit of strife and aggression around you, Taurus, but everything is moving forward. So it is about being strong. It is about taking the chances. It is about sorting it through. And you know, two knights, both charging, you know, one hanging back a little shy and the one charging through. So you've got a choice. You can either hang back and do nothing, or you can go full steam ahead and get something sorted out. Just a beginning. Okie dokie. Let's see what gems have in store for themselves. Cards don't want to work. I obviously haven't shuffled enough. Okay. New beginnings, gem. But I'm looking at this and I'm seeing the dog snapping away at the heels. So what this is, the dog snapping away at the heels is like, it's not an aggressive dog. I'm not seeing an angry dog. I'm seeing I'm doing everything I can to get you sorted out. I'm helping you here. If I had a light on, I might be able to see a bit clearer. Everything works better with light. And it's like, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to show you the way. But it's someone else's way. Yes, it's supportive. Yes, it's wonderful. Yes, it's a good thing. However, it has to be your way. So Gemini, here's the rose. Silence. You notice how the rose is held over the dog? Silence it. Do what works for you. Silence the outside chatter and listen to the inner being. It came up again. So it's obviously only one. It's obviously about putting your ideas and your directions and being strong enough to stand by what you feel is the way to go. It's interesting. It's the first time I've noticed that rose above the dog. You know how many times I play with these cards, I always find something different and exciting. And the world is just wonderful, isn't it? Cancerians. Okay, let's see what's happening with our Cancerians. Celebration. Celebration. Sometimes we forget to celebrate. We forget to celebrate ourselves. We forget to celebrate the joy in our lives. For Cancerians at this time, it's about celebrating who you are, and what you have to offer. It's about connecting with family and friends. It's about celebration. You know, we can celebrate absolutely on our own. We can sit in the middle of the bush or a park or the ocean and we can celebrate our being. We can celebrate what life's given us. Most often we sit and complain or whinge or moan about what we haven't got or what's happened to us, or, you know, how wonderful would that be if we could turn that into a celebration that gives us back our power, the celebration that gives you the power to stand, to be yourself, to go. It's fine to make mistakes. It's fine to make the wrong choices. That's okay. What we celebrate is what we've learned from those choices. And this is where you're at right now, Cancerian. Celebrate your life because there's so many wonderful things. Celebration is amazing. Okay, Cancerians. Leos. Leo, wishing, hoping, dreaming. Fantastic, fine. Sitting and waiting it to come to your door ain't gonna work, sunshine. It ain't gonna work. You know, fantasy dreams are wonderful. They give us, well, they're meant to give us motivation. It's like, wow, I want to win lotto. Well, you go buy a lotto ticket and you set things in motion. But if you're always sitting there going, I want to win lotto, but you never buy a ticket, hello. That's fantasy dreams. If you want to be happy, then step out of the fantasy. Do something towards that. Because the next connections that are coming in around you are the opportunity for success, the opportunities to succeed. See, the rider is carrying the laurel wreath. The laurel wreath is a winner. It was symbolic of the greatest of the gladiators. But remember I said gladiators. Gladiators fought for what they wanted. They got out there and they did what was necessary to win. I'm not suggesting you take everybody out, line them up in a paddock and, you know, kill most of them by hand, sword or whatever. What I'm saying is have a look at your challenges and find ways to get past them, get over them, knock them on the head, literally. Find ways to be the best you can. Because right now, dreams can come true. Dreams do come true. You've just got to open the door and start the ball rolling. Sitting and dreaming and wishing and hoping is only the beginning. Okay, Virgos. Let's see what Virgo gives us. Looking at this, I feel that my first feeling was, Virgo, you have everything. But for me at this time, these eyes are looking down. So often when everything we want or we need, we've got, but it's not always enough. or it's not always the right way, or the career area is not, if the career area is good, it's a job we love, but is something unbalanced or unsettled about it that we can't change. Virgos, you have the power in your hands. You can either accept things how they are, get on with it, or you can take a chance and change things. Changing things is never always easy, because like if it's a career thing, then it's is not much you can do. However, find something else in your life to cover that. So that is like part of it. Yep, this is what's got to happen. This is what I've got to do. But it doesn't consume me. It's a part of my life. It's not all of my life. Because if you feel like that, you're going to get past this. Because at the moment, you know, it's possible that many Virgos are sitting back and going, this is how it is. And they're only seeing the cup that's being held and the shadows and the cloudiness, and I'm not loving this. What about the 3 cups that are inside in front of you? What are the opportunities that are in front of you? What about you waking up, lifting that head, and actually getting on with it? See how he's here? He's closed. Everything's closed. If you're closed to ideas, or you're closed to opportunities, they can't happen. They can't happen. So it's about taking that chance. It's about opening up. It's about getting it done, babes. You know you can. Virgos are the power to be reckoned with when they're in full force. Get back on your white horse, babe, and charge forward. Okay, Librans. Again, the balancing act. But this is a bit different, because my attention was drawn to this little ship being tossed on the sea. You may feel that you're all on your own at times, and that outside circumstances have taken over, and that you have no control. This is all stormy and do. But you are the ship. You are the ship, darling. You are the captain, the crew, the whole caboodle. So when you're in charge of what's happening and take control of what's happening, you can steer a course. This time is for you to put in motion a course, a direction. You know, they may be a bit shaky, these emotional waves, but if you look at them, they're pretty well the same. They go there's a big one. Ship doesn't have to make it to the big one. You can turn that ship around and go anywhere you like. You can turn any circumstance around and go the direction that works for you. We're going to look for another one now, but I'm giving them a good shuffle. Here we go. Aha, oh dear. Aha! Because you have the power. You have everything you want in your hands. You have everything to make your life different. You have everything to change your life. And it's actually time you let something go, because it's finished. It's over. When you let go of the past and the sadness and the pain, instead of making that the huge ocean of emotion, you can steer your ship wherever you want it to be. Get on it, babe. You can do this. Scorpio. Okay. There's a lot of the sameness around, but that's not unusual because it's the same day. So what I'm connecting with Scorpio here is, yes, things are a bit quiet at the moment. They've gone still, and still is good. Still gives you an opportunity to understand that anything is possible. And at this stage, Scorpio, the power of word is anything is possible. That's 3 words, but anything is possible. My main focus is on the flowers, roses and lilies, passion and purity. What an amazing thing, passion and purity. Passion, the power to have the thoughts to push things through. Purity, the honesty and the truth to make it happen. Wow. And I'm drawn to the gown, the undergown. Looks a little bit like a hospital gown, and I've got a few friends, Scorpios, going into surgery soon. But it looks pretty good. It's soft. It's not tight and rigid. It's soft. So yes, you have everything you need to move forward. This is the ending. It is an ending of one phase. It's a letting go of something. Something has to be finished, has to die, so that the new can come in. What you need to know is the strength of the past is beneath you. The strength of the past is holding you up. But you also need to let in the strength that is going to help support you through this next season. Sometimes we need to allow the strength of others. And for some of us, it's a tough call. Okay, Sag. These cards are at least 30 odd years old, and they're probably 40. And sometimes they stick a bit. Okay, Sag. Wow, what an amazing opportunity is life offers you. Now you've got to make some choices. You can just sit back and enjoy it, which is what they're suggesting you do. Like, there are many things, everything's opening in great directions. There's energy and support and power around you. You really need to just sit back and chill. It's like stop for a minute. It's like take the time to sit and smell the roses, possibly. Have a look at what you have got. Have a look at how great things are. It's good to just sit and accept and allow things to happen. Sag, you create so many headaches for yourself. And the last 6 months you've been on overload. It's like if you can sit and be still and let yourself relax, the headaches, the stress will probably ease, the headaches will go away, the issues will not go away, but they will find creative ways, just like the flowering vine that's growing all over the king. They will find creative, different ways of resolution. But, stressing and worrying and concern around them isn't going to change nothing, darlings. Nothing. So look for creative ways. Stretch your imagination. Go outside the normal. But if you can, take some time off, some time out just to chill, because you need to. Okay, well, that's me for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll be back. I'm like that bad Benny. I show up everywhere. Good night. Well, good morning. What I was going to say good night, but bye-bye.